All right, now we're doing 7Q Recursion number 1 Factorial. This is by Gabriel Seidler, and 88% of the people like it. Basically, we're just doing some recursion. We're going to do factorial by recursion. And I guess there's no other way to do it except for recursion, so that's easy enough. If you don't know what recursion is, it's basically the act of a function calling itself to solve problems that contain smaller subproblems, right? So, right, this one we're going to have to do n times n minus 1 times n minus 2 times n minus 3, all the way up to whatever, basically like this. So, for this one, we could do something like an if statement, say if basically, okay, check it out. So when it gets down to 0, we need it to turn into times 1, and then just in there. So we're going to say if n is less than 1, what we're going to do is return 1, right? That's not a good explanation, for crying out loud. Anyway, whatever. And if not, we're going to do recursion. We're going to say return n times factorial n minus 1. Let's see if that works. Okay, it does. So basically, if it's not 1, like let's say it's 3, right? So it's not 1, it's not under 1, so it's going to say 3 times factorial n minus 1. So it'll go back through and it'll say n, because now n minus 1 is 2, it'll say, so n times, so 3 times 2, and then it'll do it again times 1, and then it'll get to 0, and it'll just say times 1 again. No big deal, because when it gets to 0, it does this. So we could also say equals 0. Test it out. Same thing. And that's cool, whatever. But the thing is, what if you're going through and you see a ternary operator, and you don't know what a ternary operator is, right? Good thing we got this thing right here. The conditional or ternary operator is the only JavaScript operator that takes 3 operands, a condition followed by a question mark, then an expression to execute if the condition is truthy followed by a colon, and finally the expression to execute if the condition is falsy. And this operator is frequently used as an alternative for if-else statements. So instead of doing this, we could just come down here and we could say, does n equal 0? Let's do less than. Is n less than 1? Question mark. If it is, return 1. And if not, say n times factorial. We're doing the recursion here. N minus 1. All right, let's test that out. And look at that, just like that. All right, attempt it and submit it. All right, so basically that's how we do factorials. Let's see here, best practice, n if it's greater than 1. So we did less than 1, whatever. So there's that one, and then there's the if way also, and then you just keep going, you'll see all kinds of stuff. Let's go to mine. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of us. Very much like it. Best practice in my opinion. And we'll see you next time.